One down. I have one down. Sensei has it. WombleDad has it. Well, I'm going to now hand it over to Sensei, who says G, as in got it. And he's also said, can I just say G after every clue in order to unnerve you? Well, I'm going to give it to you now, Sensei. You've said it. What do you think it is? Tell me. You've said it. You're going to have to tell me something now. What's our channel? I haven't got it. Sensei, all of a sudden something has come up for him. In the chat, if you think you've got it, let me know. I'm going to start typing it in. I think it is Switch. Absolutely, Matt Clemson. I agree with you. And effrontery. Switch. Ultimately malicious. Take the last letter of malicious. That's an S. And a sorceress is a witch. And if you use a switch, you make the light flicker. That is one down. Let's go 8 across. Great loss of liquid for flushing lavatory. Great loss of liquid for flushing lavatory. Oh, that's quite nice. I've got this. 8 across. Love. This is actually quite good. Yes, John has it. Good. This is quite witty for a Telegraph, because I'm not going to say that these are bog standard, because it's just that there's much less special things going on, but it makes it more tackleable. WombleDad hasn't got it. Sensei, tell us, Sensei, what do you think it is? Going to do that every time. Okay, so we're going to hand it over to Sensei. He's got it! He's blooming got it! How dare you? That's ruined the joke. Never mind. Yes, it is Waterloo. Waterloo, it was a great loss, at least for one side. Actually, for both sides, I think. The liquid for flushing a lavatory, well, that's water, and the lavatory is loo. So that is loo water or Waterloo. So that is the great loss is your definition there. So that's an interesting definition there. It's quite quirky for the Telegraph. It is my fault. I completely agree, Sensei. So let's have a look at 2 down. Poor kid, last in Scottish archipelago. Poor kid, last in Scottish archipelago. Okay. Oh, yes, indeed. It is. It is Puzzle Boat 7 that starts later today. Oh, goodness. In an hour? Is that right? In 1 hour's time, Puzzle Boat 7 releases. So good luck to anyone who's doing that. This is an anagram, is it? Oh. Ah, yes, thank you. I needed that hint, Garpini. I was just about to ask for a hint. I had the first word. He's streaming in an hour. Oh, that's a bit annoying for that we're crossing over. Never mind. I'll catch up on it because I want to see if Foggy's doing anything special for the beginning of his stream. Okay, poor is your anagram definition here. Someone shout out. What do you think this is in the chat? Hello, Lyndall. Welcome. Aussie rules? What's going on about Aussie rules? Oh, you're on a team for the first time. Ah, Meredith, that means when we do Puzzle 7 in about 2024, you'll know all the answers, so you can give us lots of hints. It is St. Kilda. So, this is an anagram of kid last. I was a little bit stuck. I knew it was going to be saint, because I thought it was just going to be an archipelago, and it was going to be last in Scottish, meaning the letter H, and we're going to put that in kid or next to kid. So I had ST, because I knew it would be some islands, but I hadn't got Kilda because I hadn't spotted it was an anagram. So it's an anagram of kid last, and that is a Scottish archipelago, the St. Kilda Islands. I thought it was just one island. It turns out it's many. Gets sticks. Telecross. Gets sticks. Well, this has got to be a double definition. It's also an Aussie rules team. That's why people are saying Aussie rules. Right. Sticks. If you stick to something, you adhere, you glue, you keep at, if you get something, you achieve, you buy, no, I haven't got it yet. Think? No. Sensei may or may not have it. Garpin. Okay, can I have a hint from anyone in the chat? Can I have a hint, please? What is that second letter? Because I think it's going to be a double definition. Take sticks as a noun. Twigs! I feel so silly. It's so obvious when... It's twigs. I have indeed twigged it. If you get something, you twig it, and a twig is obviously a little type of stick. So it's a double definition, and those are the hardest ones for you to clue me on. 13 across. Hard border control, that's prickly. Hard border control, that's prickly. My chair. My chair's a slow leak. It's very annoying. So, I feel like definition here must be prickly. That's prickly. Hard is usually H. Border, edge. Yes? Yes, edge. And then, why would control be row? All I've got is... Oh, it's not. A hedge row is not a very prickly thing. Good afternoon, everyone. Thinking of the wrong word. If you control something, you hog. If you control the remote, you hog it, and it's hedgehog, and that is a prickly thing. Indeed, like who's hogging the chat? Who's controlling it? Yes, indeed. A hedgehog is a prickly thing. Hard is H, as in pencils. Edge is a border, and hog is control. There we go. 3 down. Sound rising. Time to exit street party. Sound rising. Time to exit street party. I've no idea what this is. I've just noticed there's some interestingly placed O's in 4 down, which we'll get to next. But 3 down. Why do you hope it starts with A? I see. Yes, indeed. I bet it does start with A after all that. Half G. Okay, Pokenuts has sort of got a bit of it. John's got it. Okay, sound rising. So something's probably coming up. It's probably reversed. What would sound be? Sound, it's strong, it's stable. Time to exit. So we're going to be taking T out of something. Street party. Oh, howdy, Foggy! Are you ready for your streaming in 45 minutes? Have you had any sleep at all in the past, week, Foggy? I hope you're doing well. You're not ready. Oh dear. Okay, can I have a hint, please, for the first letter of 3 down? It's not a reversal. Interesting. Good. I haven't signed up to do Puzzle Boat 7, Foggy, if only because I want to do it at my own pace at some point in the future, probably on Twitch. I will do it. It will just not be soon. I'm going to get you guys to all work out all the kinks, find out the errata, of which there won't be any, of course. No. I hope it goes well for you, Foggy. I'm really looking forward to doing it at some point in the future, though. I have seen the thing with board games. Yay! Did anyone know that I'm waffling here? So I'm using up my precious 45 minutes here. Time tag. Okay. Musical term starts with C. Okay. So it's got to be crescendo based on that. Now, why? Sound rising, that's your definition, crescendo. Time to exit street, oh, a crescent. And then a party is a do. That's quite nice. Whoever's written this, it's a good one this today. Sometimes they're a bit meh. So far, we've had lots of flavour on this. So it's crescent, minus T for time, and then a party is a do. Let's have a look at 4 down. There is actually a famous crescent in Bristol as well, which I went to for the first time a couple of weeks ago. Murphy dropping old rubbish in river. Murphy dropping old rubbish in river. Okay, something dropping old, probably taking a no out of something. There's already 2 O's there, though, so old rubbish. Oh, tat. Oh, tat. That's going to be... Yes, it is oh, tat, isn't it? It is going to be tat. I can't remember the name of Bristol's crescent, but it is very nice. I think you could get quite loose, Wombledad, in terms of I think a crescent is a street, and a street can be a crescent. I think they're both fine. Right. It is otat. So, old rubbish. If you drop old rubbish, otat, into po, a very short river, you get a potato. And it turns out there must be a type of potato that's called a Murphy, I assume. So there must be a type of potato called a Murphy. And there we go, potato. It's that. Also the name of a company that I once worked for, and it looked like I had the job title of potato. It was a high point, to be honest. 11 across. Nasty sneers. Set to show abrupt manner. Afternoon, Shufky. Welcome. I am glad that you are not out and about in the ridiculous rain like you were last week. My goodness, you must have got absolutely filthy and covered in mud. You muppets. Nasty sneers set to show abrupt manner. I feel like this is going to be an anagram. So it's got to be an anagram, in my opinion, of nasty sneers. Is that right? Something like tyrannical, isn't it? Or tyranniness. It's something like that, isn't it? Oh no, it's 9 letters. Hang on. Nasty sneers set. So it's an anagram of sneers snet. Sneers set. You try saying that. So terseness. There we go. It is that anagram indeed. So it's an anagram of sneers set to show an abrupt manner. Terseness. Okay. This is probably ego. What are the odds here? Let's have a look at 12 down. Very early bird. Oh. Oh, it's not ego. Okay, this is a cryptic definition. The yolk is on me. It's an egg. And I'm sure a few of you spotted this straight away. An egg is literally a very early bird in that an egg will develop into a bird. My ego is now crushed. 5 down. Old King's rule for salad. Ooh. I would say it's a cryptic definition, invalid. I'm happy with that because it's not a straight clue. You wouldn't put in a dictionary egg very early bird. So it is cryptic. Old King's rule for salad. Oh, Foggy, whilst I remember, if you're still watching, it's the Detective Society on Tuesday, so the next set of puzzle boats will be a week after Tuesday. But I think you'll be pleased that, you don't have to... You could have some time off on Tuesday, is what I'm saying. Right. Old. Does old start with O? Is it O? And then king will either be K or R. Let's go with R. Rule. You reign, you... Am I doing... No, I'm getting some no's. Old king. Okay, let's say that the old king... I mean, there's Caesar salad, and the Caesar was an old king, but... Is it going to be that? It's going to be something to do with Caesar? Okay, a specific old king? Well, Henry, Richard, Alfred... Ugh. Think Old King Cole. Old King Cole! Oh, this is such a terrible, terrible joke that I wrote an entire quiz round based on this once. Cole's Law. Gary will actually remember this. I did this as a question in Accumulate, didn't I? Did this. Old King Cole, and it's his rule. That's his law. Yes, I'm enjoying this indeed. Poker nuts. This is Cole's Law, and you get a salad. I mean, is coleslaw a salad? Not really, but anyway. Gosh, that was 2009, or that I'd have written that one, or 2010. 10 years ago. I still remember it because it's that bad a pun. It's good. 5 down, 5 across. Bind helium in nucleus. Helium must be He. A nucleus. Oh, a squirty keyboard. Oh, I mean, that's terrible. Martini Hingis was one of my favourites as well, in a roundabout drinks. Martini Hingis. helium. Helium's got to be He. Nucleus is a centre or a core. Is it going to be a core if we put He in core? Yes. Wow. Okay. Quite an interesting word. Cohere. If you cohere to something, you bind. So He in core, which is nucleus, you get cohere. I am enjoying this one. This is a good one. 6 down. Mum stuffs chicken for macho sort. Mum stuffs chicken for macho sort. Not too tricky, that one. That's fairly straightforward because of the numbering. It's 2-3. Okay, Garpini, what do you think this is? What do you think this is? Thank you very much to a couple of people, by the way. Vin, Nick, and Aidan Sean. Thank you very much for the follows that have come in over the past day or two. Garpini. Yep, it is Ma. That is your mother in a hen. So we've had egg and... Yeah, we've had potato, egg, and coleslaw. Is there going to be a whole salad going on here? We're going to get lettuce later on, for example. You get a He-Man, which is a macho sort. There we go. 7 down. Those out to stop traitor that changes resistance. Those out to stop traitor that changes resistance. I have this. This is an interesting one. And also, thank you very much, Gary. It is 7 down. What's 7 down? Well, that's 7 up. So that's 7 down. Oh, I'm going to drink that can at some point. Never gets old. It gets very old. And I love it. So this is an interesting clue. I like this one. Okay. How can I hint it? I don't think I've actually shaken this can up yet. So this you'll need an interest in physics to have known this word. Probably now open it. No, because there could be a 7 down later. So those out, that implies an anagram of those. So let's anagram it like that, and it's going to stop a traitor. We're going to bung it. We're going to stop it in a rat, and you get a rheostat, and that is something that changes resistance. So it's nothing to do with physical resistance in a spy sense. It's in the physics sense, electronic sense. 9 across. Apply pressure to burden tradesperson. Apply pressure to burden tradesperson. I've not got any more letters in this. Apply pressure to burden. Yes, I've got it. Oh, I've had my Weetabix today. Oh yeah. Okay, Frederick. I'm going to ask you what trade you ply in a second. Well, the Telegraph is meant to be easier than the Independent, Garpini. So this is meant to be sort of not entry level, but for all the broadsheets, this is the easiest of them. It is no times. Oh my goodness, we would not be able to solve the times probably. Okay, effrontery, what is your trade? What do you ply? And cheesy dancing, what is the answer here? Let me know. Type that in the chat. Let's give that to cheesy dancing. I'll try and spread it out. You could do the times 3 out of 5 days. Well, you are ridiculous, Garpini. Absolutely ridiculous. Yes, cheesy dancing. I think it's plumber too. It's P and lumber. So P is pressure. So you apply pressure, P, to if you burden, you lumber someone, and a plumber is a tradesperson. If are you really 18th century leatherwork? That's really amazing. That's incredible, and I'm going to have to ask you more at some point when we're not up against the clock. The Times is not free. No, it's behind a paywall. Okay, let's try the 3-letter clues. 17 and 19 across. Send back rotten fish. Send back rotten fish. Oh my goodness, 17 down. So it's a word that means fish or rotten backwards, reversed to mean fish or rotten. Rotten or fish. So if it's rotten, what is it? I nearly said it. Oh, no. If something is rotten, it is bag. Here you go, waterfall. Ah, here you go, we like shaved. Oh, no. Oh, Matt Clemson, here you go. It is dab. Yes, if you're wondering why all of a sudden some make me dabs have come up, it's that. If something is rotten, it's bad. Reversed, you get a dab, and that's a type of fish. No idea what the type of fish is. Thank you, Garpini and Sensei. Ali O'Shea, I'm so glad I unlocked this after Thursday's quiz. Right, okay, moving on. Posture check, thank you. Polka dots. Right. On Catnip's behalf, yeah, very good. Company located in Brentwood, 19 across. Company located in Brentwood. Okay, I've got this one. I have this one. Moving on, come on, move on. If we're now like 6 seconds late, it's because of the dabbing. It's all your fault. You only got yourself to blame. Okay, effrontery. You have this. Let's give this to the 18th century leatherworker. What do you think it is, effrontery? Whilst you type it in the chat. Yeah, it is 2. It's 2's company. 3's a crown. It's a 2's company, so that's fine. And it's literally hidden in Brentwood. It's right there. Cryptic definition there as well with the company. That sort of company. Indeed. Okay, 14 across. Non-equity presentations shot in the afternoon. Non-equity presentations shot in the afternoon. Ugh. Okay. Back down to earth. Good. Don't know. Non-equity. So you're not an actor. Because equity, you have to join equity if you're an actor to register your name or something like that. Presentations shot in the afternoon. Okay, afternoon is probably PM or eve or after evening. Maybe. I mean, it's 2-4, which makes me think it's going to be at something. Or as something. In the US, you must be equity to be on Broadway and maybe off Broadway. Okay, so non-equity presentations, they're going to be things that aren't on Broadway. Okay. All right, okay. Goodness, does anyone have this? No one's shouting got yet. Oh, sulky blue. Okay. Can I have the last letter? Can I have the last letter, sulky blue? And then hopefully that will help give us a clue. It's an M. Non-equity presentations at Slam. Amdram. Okay, now why is it Amdram? So Amdram, short for amateur dramatics. So those are the non-equity presentations off Broadway. You know, it's not official. It's not your high-budget production. Shot in the afternoon. Oh, it should be shot in the morning, shouldn't it? It'd be a dram in the AM. A dram is a shot of whiskey, so it's that kind of shot. Yeah, a dram is a shot of whiskey. Why is it AM? Shouldn't it be morning, not afternoon? I think a rare misstep. I mean, the dram is after AM, but it's an AM dram. Anyway, it's definitely AM dram. A rare misstep. I'm enjoying it. I'll let it go, but little black star next to that. Thank you. 15 down. Second number scheme on European aircraft. Second number scheme on European aircraft. I'm still not happy with it, Gary. I know it's meant to be a bit of a rebus, as Meredith was saying, but nah. You could try and justify it, and I can try and not accept the justification. Second number. So second could be S. No, a second is a Mo. Okay. So European aircraft or aircraft is going to be the definition here. Probably just going to be aircraft. So Mo, number could be 1. Scheme could be a plan. No, scheme a something on European aircraft. I like the fact you think I'm busy here, Womble Dad. Yeah, I'm working hard. This is a silly word. Interesting. I mean, it's got to be the name of an aircraft, doesn't it? Hi, Scoots. I'm not doing Puzzle Boat 7, just because I don't have the time to do it now, and I want to give it full justice. So look out for Puzzle Boat 7 on my stream in about 4 years' time. It is a type of aircraft. Okay. That said, I will be doing it. It's just not yet. All right. A scheme, a synonym for scheme. A plan. Plan. Okay, it's going to be a plan, because then you've got plane. Moon plane. No, number. Number is NO, isn't it? Is it a monoplane? Is it a monoplane? Is that a type of aircraft? I'm hoping you will all confirm that the monoplane is indeed. Yeah, that is an unusual word. I do agree. Let's have a quick look. So I'm just pulling it up in my dictionary. Monoplane. Monoplane, an aeroplane with a single wing? Isn't he going to go round in circles? Well, anyway, who knows? Okay, it's an aeroplane with a single wing. 20 across. How bizarre. Rodent traps doctor in shopping centre. Rodent traps doctor in shopping centre. It just says an aeroplane with a single wing. An aeroplane or glider with one set of planes or wings in chambers. And ODE, an aeroplane with one pair of wings. Oh, okay, just the first one I looked at just said one wing, which does not make sense. Okay, rodent traps doctor in shopping centre. Okay, so a shopping centre, probably a mall. No, yes, mall. Yeah, mall. Is it going to be a mall? Oh, I've not listened to No Such Thing in Efficiency for a while, because I normally listen to it on my commute, and of course my commute is from that side of the room to this side of the room, which is not as long. Rodent. Rodent could be rat, but we've already had rat. So it's not going to be rat. Traps doctor, so that's probably going to be an MO, I feel, because we've got an O there. And then we're going to get a shopping centre. Mall. Marmot. Marmot. That's a rodent, isn't it? So a mart could be a... I don't really like mart for shopping centre, but it works. Yeah, no, that's fine. Marmot. Do people agree with marmot? Okay, I will carry on, I think so. Let's go with 16 down. Going to risk 16 down. Heater that's cooler for car. Heater that's cooler for car. I'm going to have to look up a monoplane. I'm going to have to Google this later, because I've just got silly thoughts going round in my head as to their shapes and sizes based on what people are saying in the chat. I know. I think I know the sort of thing, but yeah, exactly like a Spitfire. Yeah, absolutely. Heater. That's cooler for car. Ah, that's clever. Got it. Got it. Waterfall. Have I come to you this one? Have I come to this you? Have I asked you one yet? Waterfall. Go for it. What do you think it is? I'm going to start typing it in. I think it is a radiator, and you agree. This is good. It's a double definition. It is a heater in a room, but for your car, it actually cools, which is an interesting thing that I'd never spotted before. So that's quite cool. 18 down. Having reached 50, worker lives in fantasy land. Having reached 50, worker lives in fantasy land. Okay, well, I think... I'm trying to parse it in my head. I've definitely got the answer. But haven't quite parsed it all. So, Meredith, what is it? Tell us, Meredith. Tell us. I'm going to type it in, and hopefully you will then say Boom, Atlantis. So ant is your worker, because it's a little worker insect. 50 is L, so you got L ant, and it's in at is. So you, having reached your at, L and then ant is. I think it's at L ant is. I think that's how it's. Yeah, lives is. Yeah, okay. If you live, you exist, you are. Good. And that is a fantasy land, Atlantis. 31 minutes, so we're going to have to speed up a little. 26 cross. One unofficially upholds law, leaving it in ruins. One unofficially upholds law, leaving it in ruins. Shapes has got it. John B has got it. Okay, John, can I have the first letter, please? From... I'll give this to John in a second, but can I have the first letter for now? Is it an anagram? Because we've got something in ruins. Okay, V. Okay, so it's an anagram of leaving it. Yes, fine, good. That's giving it to me, thank you. Okay, so I'll give that a few more seconds for you to have a look at home. John, what is it, John? You start typing it, I'll start typing it. Vigilante, I think. I think it's vigilante. Yes, absolutely good. Yeah, anagram of leaving it, and there's someone who unofficially holds up the law, like Batman. Vigilante. 27 down. Digs in snow and ice. Digs in snow and ice. Got this one. 27 down. Very nice. I am enjoying whoever this setter is, because they don't tell you who the setters are in the Telegraph, but I'm enjoying this particular setter. Let's give this to Ribena lad. Ribena man. Matt Clemson, what is it? What is it? I've got igloo, you've got igloo, we've all got igloo. So, a digs is in this term, it's meaning, where you live. It's your digs, like your student hall, your prison, wherever you are. Igloo, and that's in your snow and ice. Okay, let's deal with these two in the bottom left, because they don't connect to anything. Alteration for the late one running. Alteration for the late one running. Oh, okay, yeah. I think digs isn't just a student apartment, Matt. It's just your digs. It's where you, any sort of home. Absolutely. Yeah, might be British slang. That's fine. Oh, goodness, you're so keen, Gary, to order the takeaway that you've been trying before it opened. Blimey. Alchemist. Tell me what this one is, Alchemist. I do know. I'm going to start typing it in whilst you type it in. I've got athlete. Hoping that athlete will now pop up in the chat. Well, never mind. It's athlete. It's an anagram of... There it is! Hooray! It's an anagram of late one. So it's an alteration of late one. And there's someone who's running. It is an athlete. So no, it's not late one. It's the late. Sorry. Alteration for the late, anagram of that, and then someone who's running is an athlete. To 31 across. Old weapons in unopened graves. Old weapons in an old unopened graves. Okay, I'll have this one. Effrontery trying very hard with Brit specific to becoming Spib Britfic. An attempt was made. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have this one. I think there's a little bit of arcade. Something slightly unusual going on here in terms of an old word. I've got here arrows, because I think it's oh goodness. I think it must be harrows without its barrows. Thank you. It's definitely something without its first letter. Barrows, yes. So your old weapons, your arrows, because they're no longer used widespread anyway. Still used by some people. Unopened graves. Take off the first letter of barrows. And you get arrows for those weapons. 21 down. Moggy fur lacking nothing. Moggy fur lacking nothing. Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, give that a few seconds. Yeah, 9 minutes. Oh, 35 minutes, which means I can do the kazoo. Excellent stuff there, 35 minutes. A moggy. What type of... do we have an Isle of Barrow? Why is Barrow and white? Barry, what? Oh, goodness. Right, cat. Cat, it's coat minus O. A fur coat. The fur is a coat. Take off the O and you get a cat. 23 across. Substantial weight is in wood floor. Substantial weight is in wood floor. Nothing is springing to mind here. A weight could be a ton. It's going to be in a wood. Probably meaning for substantial. I don't think moggy is derogatory. Specific wood. Is it going to be ash? Is it going to be ash? Alder or ash? Those are the two woods I could think of beginning. Okay, ash. People are going, okay, pay attention to ash. Okay. Weight is in wood. There we go. Ooh, is. There we go. So, weight is ton, but its weight is. So it's ton is, and that's all in ash. And if you floor someone, you amaze them, you astound them, you astonish someone. 24 down. Something for children to observe now and then. Something for children to observe now and then. Okay. This is an anlit. Poker nuts. Yeah, well may you put a question mark on that got. Lindell, what do you think it is, Lindell? I'm hoping that you agree with me, because I do have a slight question mark, but it's an anlit, so I'm okay with it. An anlit is a type of clue where everything is involved in more ways than one, essentially. Everything could be the wordplay and the definition. I've got here... No, I haven't got that. I've got seesaw when I type it properly. Oh, yes, seesaw. Okay, something for children to observe. Okay, a child will look at a seesaw, but it's to observe now, you see it. Then it's in the past, you saw it, so it's see and saw. That's actually really nice. That's really good. Good clue. Yes, now that I've worked out how it works, I would also now not say it's an anlit. I thought it was going to work in a different way. Yeah, something for children. Everything is only used once. Nice clue. 30 across. Wet weather protection designed into a car. Wet weather protection designed into a car. Oh, this is cutting a little close to 21 down, isn't it? Wet weather protection designed into a car. I have too many mugs on this desk, it turns out. Here's one. Here's a second. Here's the third. And I've also got a glass. So not enough drinks. Okay. People are getting it. I'm going to brag and say I got the anagram myself. It's raincoat, which is very close to 21 down, with coat becoming cat. Possibly a little too close. And given that you could have had bat there, or fat, or probably other words, I think you could easily have changed that. So as an editor, I would have changed that because the wordplay is too similar. But anyway, raincoat is an anagram of into a car. Yeah, you couldn't... 25 down. Backslapping ambassador with cultural pretensions. Backslapping ambassador with cultural pretensions. Right, I finally remembered that ambassador means HE. It means his or her excellency. So that's HE. Finally remembered that. With cultural pretensions. It's going to turn out not to be HE, isn't it? Backslapping. Cultural pretensions. Not going to get this. Not going to get this, I don't think. Meredith, what is the final letter? Backslapping. Ends in Y. What ends in cultural pretensions? Those are your traditions. Those are your hearty. Hearty fits. Can't be hearty. Why would it be hearty? People are getting it from the Y and I'm not. Rhymes with art. Oh, it is hearty. Why is it hearty then? So, cultural pretensions. Oh, you're arty if you're all sort of slightly snobby. Okay. But why is it? Why is backslapping? A hearty slap on the back? Meh. Meh. We'll move on. 3 minutes to go. Animal pound, Tibetan priest guards. Animal pound, Tibetan priest guards. Okay, got this one. This is fine. I mean, it was uproarious. It was, yeah, I can see how backslapping means hearty. You know, hearty congratulations. Really well done. You can sort of see that, but actually. Enjoy your food, Gary. That was blooming quick. That was very quick. Okay, let's give this to Invalid. Sorry. Let's give this to you. What do you think this one is? I'm going to start typing it in and explaining it just simply for time. It's llama. Llama. It's L for pound in an animal. No. I'll come back to it in a second because I really want to just finish it. It's 22 down. Ovid was forced to deny knowledge. Okay, that's all right then. 22 down. Ovid was forced to deny knowledge. It's going to be an anagram, and it's disavow. It's an anagram of Ovid was. You're going to force Ovid was, and if you deny knowledge, you disavow. Okay, let me just submit the puzzle, and 600 points. 600 points. Let's have a look at this. So this llama, 28 across. The Tibetan priest is a llama, and they're going to guard the pound, the L. So it is actually this L within llama. It's not L next to llama. It's this L in the other one. So there we go. Nothing lines up properly. But which of these is a TV show you would watch? Waterloo Cohere, Twigs. Ooh, Twigs a plumber. Hedgehog terseness. Ooh. Stress in the animal community. Dab 2 Amdram. Marmot astonish. Vigilante llama. Ooh. Yep, that's what I'm watching. Vigilante llama. Athlete raincoat. Arrows. I've gone wrong somewhere, but there you go. I would watch Vigilante llama. Hedgehog Amdram. Yeah, I'd watch that too.